What is going on, Castle Clash? It's Aevatrex here again, and today we're gonna be start farming I'm gonna be using the garrison of Immortep and also the other garrison of Thunder God. Basically have both of them in there because I want to get them to 9 stars as well. And with the coming update, you definitely want to have some good secondary heroes after your main 6 or 5. So now that we have the Guardians out, let's go ahead and start with the first wave, I1. Alright, so they start off from the left hand side. Let's see what happens here. Hopefully none of them gets to proc. Spirit Mage is very close to proc, in which actually it procs. And alright, doesn't hit my heroes. That's perfect. Now here they come. Now my Druid aggroed right into that Spirit Mage, which is perfect. That's basically exactly what I want to happen. It gets to proc again, unfortunately, but it doesn't hit my heroes, so we're fine there. So first one down. Alright, let's see. Alright, so they come from the bottom. The Ornithopters are going to go straight into my towers, but I actually do believe they split up right here. So they're not going to be hitting one tower, so that might actually save one tower for me. So you can see there, Thunder God actually got to proc, but because my heroes are so high level, it doesn't really matter. Alright, so hopefully we can take down this Spirit Mage soon. Alright, great. It was actually targeting my Pumpkin Duke, so it's a good thing that we got to kill it quickly. Alright, so then they come from the top this time around, and hopefully my Cupid aggroes straight into the Spirit Mage as it comes in. That way you can minimize the damage. So they come in. It doesn't target the Spirit Mage, unfortunately, but hopefully right now they can take it out. I'll go Reaper, and no, it actually procced on my heroes, but again, because my heroes are so high level and because my hero bases are so high, I can actually take a proc like that. So if you ever want to start doing I or J, make sure that your heroes are a decent level, or your hero bases are pretty good leveled as well, because that's going to be key to survive a proc like that. Which it actually hit my heroes again, but because again I have the higher levels, they can actually survive at least one proc, which is basically what you want. So here comes I5. Minnow takes care of most of the ground troops, and Pumpkin Duke got to stack. So there we go, I5 complete, and that was I5 with Reaper. Now what I'm going to be also doing is substituting Reaper for Thunder God. So let me go ahead and start summoning my Guardians again. One of my subscribers basically wanted to see the difference between Thunder God and Reaper, and I'll basically be going over the differences in this video, the ones that I can at least show you in this video. Let me go ahead and start these Guardians out, and while we kill some time, what I'll also do is do a 40 shard dungeon run with Reaper, and then do another one with Thunder God to point out a few different things regarding those while we are waiting for these Guardians to get summoned. So the first one is going to be with Reaper. Alright, so basically what I do here is just drop them and leave. The reason is because Reaper is always going to be targeting a hero or a troop, and it's always going to be a specific amount, just like a Spirit Mage, for instance. So Reaper is going to be valuable until there's nothing left other than just towers, and by that point it won't even matter because the towers won't kill me. So Reaper is very efficient in killing the enemy Spirit Mage, which is really the main focus when you're doing the higher dungeons. Now let me go ahead and substitute Reaper for Thunder God so we can go ahead and do a dungeon and also the wave of, oops, that's Cupid. Alright, here we go. We go ahead and put Thunder God in there and put Reaper in the tower. Reaper actually gives me a level 5 garrison because it's a 7 of 9 and higher than 120. So take a look at Thunder God here when I drop him. Boom. He hits 2 targets, which it's not the maximum that he can hit. It's probably one of the lowest amounts. But again, that other proc that he just did right there, it only hit Paladin. So all his procs have only been 1 or 2. Now watch this one. Right on Succubus. So he's gotten off 3 procs and really has only hit about 4 or 5 things. Whereas Reaper by now would have probably hit up 10 or 15 troops, which would have included the Spirit Mage. So Thunder God can sometimes hit for his maximum, but it's very random. It's not consistent. And in a game like this one, where everything is kind of really random, you want something that'll be somewhat consistent. Now, since these guardians are not over, let me go ahead and run one quick arena. I hear that the top is no longer that long, so let me go ahead and test that out and see if I can actually hit the shrine first. Let's take a look. And we have the same my title, so that's definitely, it's not a good thing, but it's not a bad thing either. We're in even grounds. It did seem like I actually got there first, so they might have actually fixed that with one of the last updates that they got. And there's once their spirit mage is dead, it's over pretty much. So let me go ahead and take a look if these guardians are done, and go ahead and get that eye wave started. And also, let me go ahead and start putting down my bombs, because one thing that puts these waves apart from the others, the I and the J, is that you cannot be lazy in them. You need to summon your troops. You want to put down your bombs, because you want to make sure that you have all the necessary things that you can to minimize any sort of bad spawn, etc. So now that we got Thunder God in there, let me go ahead then and start this wave off. I won. I've actually been farming pretty decently. Yeah, I do get the random loss, if I get a bad spawn, etc. But it's pretty decent. Now, if you're farming H, I and H, as far as the experience, etc., it's not that much of a difference. So, if you can't farm I, it's really not that big of a difference, honestly. Now, J is a totally different ball game, but as far as I, it's not that bad. The difference really isn't that bad. Okay, so the the spirit mage left that vault with very little HP, so that's really not good. And now I get a weird split. Things like this is what cause you to lose sometimes, just weird splits. But that one actually, ooh, Thunder got procced on me, but again, because my heroes are so high level, it doesn't matter. Even Spirit Mage that has really low HP is able to survive a proc because of the high hero bases and the level. So before you do I and J, make sure that you at least have 8-star heroes with high hero bases, because if not, you're not gonna be looking too pretty if either a Spirit Mage or a Thunder God procs on you. Alright, so let's see. Hopefully we can take out the Spirit Mage ASAP, because that will kill me. Can I get a heal? Wow, Minotaur just basically one-shotted them. Alright, so let's take a look. Alright, so they spawn from the right. Now, Thunder God is revived up, so here's basically what I mean by Thunder God is random. Is he gonna hit 10, 12 targets, or is he gonna hit just 2 or 3 targets? Let's see. 2 targets. That doesn't help at all. Let's go ahead and see what his next proc is gonna do. Now, see, that hit like 10 or even more. So again, why does he proc sometimes on 1 or 2 troops, wasting a proc, and why does he sometimes hit 10 or 12? I really don't know. Of course, he tends to proc on more units as they're closer together, but as you can see there were a lot of units close together, and he still only procced on 2. So I'm really not sure. Let me go ahead and see what he procs on here. Let's see. Okay, so he procced again on just like 2 or 3 things, which does not help me at all. And here he procs on all of them, which is at least like 10 more. So that's basically the knock on Thunder God. Not only that, but he's also melee, so he has to chase down opponents a lot of the times. And Reaper can heal himself, so that can save you alone in Here Be Monsters. So those are the reasons really that I prefer Reaper over Thunder God, but Thunder God is still very good. Now, if you can see here the bombs, if you see here where I'm trying to put that bomb, I click OK, but it just doesn't stay. So when that happens, you gotta basically go somewhere else and click OK, and then it'll spawn. But when you drag it back to where you wanted to put it, it doesn't matter, because when a hero goes by there, it's not gonna proc. So unfortunately, it's a glitch that's been happening for a while. It hasn't been fixed, and it's really annoying, especially for hero trials when you really need it to work. So I hopefully with the next coming updates, IGG doesn't keep adding heroes, but rather fix some of the little nuisances that keeps happening in the game. Thank you for watching, guys, and until later, bye.